What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a long overdue episode of the 35th Reason podcast. And if you're familiar with us, if you forgot about us, sorry. We have going through some stuff, some personal stuff. Um, but yeah, I think this episode is long overdue. Might be a little bit short, but that's okay. We came up on some news recently within the last week or two, I think, but I think today they made it official. So let's talk about it. How about that? So the White Sox have officially hired a new manager for the 2025 season that I know of as of now. So let's see what this guy is all about. Um, his name is Will Venable. We'll go with that. Will Venable. Don't know how to pronounce it, but like I said, we'll go with that. He comes from the Texas Rangers, which we know that they were World Series champions in 2023, which is a good sign if you want to consider it that. Um, but yeah, he was with them for a good amount of time. I don't know how long. It looks like it says here 9 seasons, which obviously means 9 years. Um, but yeah, he got a World Series win as an associate manager. So let's see what happens there when he comes to the White Sox, because as we know, these White Sox are struggling, and they need all the help they could get. And I don't know at this point. When they need three managers to do one manager's job, in my point of view, they need to hire three managers, not just one. The fact that he is, let's say, almost reigning champ as of now, um, could mean something. Maybe, maybe not. As we know, the last guy we had said, "We are going to kick some ass," and the only one that got kicked was his own, real bad, 2 seasons in a row. And but yeah, let's see what Will has in store for us. I have a little clip here to play about something he said. Um, the little preview that every manager gives before they come on officially on the season. And let's see what he has to say.
Great opportunity. We're putting a lot of good things into place, and an organization that's used to a group of grinders that goes out there and just competes at a really high level. And we're excited to do everything we can do to make that happen.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
The most important thing is to just set really clear expectations for our group and how we're going to go about our day and the things that we're going to do to build a foundation to be the kind of team we want to be. But it's also about cultivating a winning culture and being passionate about coming to work every day and creating a positive environment where people know that we're going to face some tough times like everyone does across the league, but at the end of the day, we're going to do all the things that we need to do to go out there and compete and play hard, holding each other accountable to things that you've set expectations for. Get ready, because we're going to go out there and play good baseball. It's going to be exciting. We hope to see you out in the field.
All right, so he said we're gonna go out there and play some baseball. That's what he said. He was this close to saying we're gonna go out there and kick some ass. As we know, good old Pedro Grifol said that when he was announced as the manager. So let's hope this guy does something. I mean, at this point, we are hopeless. Whatever happens, happens. I have another little clip here that's 10 seconds long. Let's see what he says.
I think first and foremost, just a team that continues to compete. That's going to be kind of at the forefront of what I'll be trying to accomplish every day for our group is leading them to compete every day.
Yeah, well, you heard it here first, folks. He said he's gonna look forward to competing every day. Every day. Um, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means right now. Don't know what that means at all. because it could mean he's gonna give it his all for a whole season, or it could mean he's gonna give it his all for a whole month. We don't know. This team could go anywhere in any direction, and we could hope for right now is for a manager to come in and actually give us something worthy of watching, a team worthy of watching, players worthy of watching, and him on his own worthy of watching. We need somebody that we could look at and be like, this guy is doing something with this team, something that the last guy couldn't. The last guy had an advantage. Excuse me. Had an advantage. The guy could speak Spanish. As we know, half our team, or more than half of our team, is Latinos, Hispanics. And he came in saying, I have an advantage. I could talk to them in Spanish since most of them, some of them, can speak English, properly. So, I was like, okay, this guy's gonna talk to him in Spanish, tell him he's gonna kick some ass in Spanish or something, but that he was gonna do something with them. And I don't think that worked. I don't think it worked at all. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. We need something to happen as soon as possible. Um, we know that in 2025, it more than likely will not happen because unless we see them hire somebody that's at this point not even Otani could save this team on his own. Obviously, we know he's not coming over here. Nobody at that level is gonna come over here. So what we're gonna be looking at for the next 2 to 3 years, more than likely five, is a rebuild from the bottom up, because all of our quote unquote good players are gone. The only semi good player left in our team is Luis Robert Jr. And that guy had a semi decent season last year. And after coming back from an almost MVP season in 2023. So I don't know what happened to him. But let's hope that whatever happens with this team, it goes in the right direction, um, starting next year. I mean, we know not to expect a lot at all, especially coming from 2024 season. We know we can't expect a lot from this team. We can't expect a lot from this manager. We can't expect much from anyone at this point. The only bright side as of today is November 8th, Friday. The only bright side that we have to look forward to is that Jerry Reinsdorf uh, gave up freaking gave us some news saying that he is considering or open to selling the team, which we know that as of right now, it doesn't make a difference because we have a team that does nothing. We have managers that at this point do nothing. The only thing that's gonna help us right now is basically starting fresh, starting the whole team fresh, and just start at zero and slowly build up to 100, which 100 is very far away, very very far away. So we could do, and I said this last year, I said this the year before that, all we could do is stand by with our hands on our head like this and watch as this roller coaster goes up and down, because that's what's gonna happen, and that's the only thing we expect of 2025 season. And eventually, we are hoping to look semi decent. Just when we thought the 2022 season was bad, ending at a 500 even season, everybody was mad then. If they only knew 2 years later, we would make history, and not in a good way. but we'll see what happens. To Mr. Will, Mr. Will, what was his name again? Will, uh, let me get his name again. Will Venable. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm probably not, but um, at this point, um, the only W this team has is in his first name. But we'll see what happens. Um, I have nothing to look forward to in 2025. Um, I'm probably gonna attend one game a month. Um, maybe. As we all know, I boycotted them last year, and it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, whoever is out there that has some hope for this team, hope for this manager, hope for the players, let us know what you think. Let us know what your thoughts are and with this new manager that we know nothing about. At least I don't. And I'm not willing to do any research right now because I don't see a point to it. The only research I did was off of their Instagram page, which they posted, hey, this is the manager, this is where he came from. That's about it. So let's see where it all goes. Let's see where 2025 goes, and that's it. Um, to all the Sox fans out there who are still standing, I'm with you, barely, but I'm with you. And peace out. That's about it for this little episode. Thank you guys for listening. And like I said, if you listened to this, and you have us on social media, go comment something on the post and let me know what you think of Mr. Will. All right. Peace out, guys. Thank you for listening.